Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Barnes with it. Beal picks him up. Poeltl with the bucket. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Ingram. On the wing quickly. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Booker. Good on the jump shot.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Pass to Barrett. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Pulls up. Booker no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he's scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
As you can imagine, the team spent much of their practice preparing for Devin Booker. Coach said there's no great way to defend him. He can beat you at the rim, from mid-range, well beyond the arc as well. And on top of all that, he creates for others. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Just staying active. That's a big part of Poeltl's game.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt. Drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Here's Barnes, and there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
He drops it from range.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Barrett, and that one is hammered home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Just fantastic defense by Poeltl. You see the length and the timing.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Oh, got that one up quick. Booker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And the basket by Beal.
There are so many ways that Bradley Beal can beat you.
Raptors lead by 3. Outside Barrett. Outside for Ingram. From behind the arc. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Durant bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
Blocked! And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Quickly from outside. Suns trail by 4. Dunn outside. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jakob Poeltl. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Such a wide-open look. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Got it.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Oh, Booker with a block. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Beal. There's the three. He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
So good from three-point line. Beal stretches out the defense.
Back to Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Durant. Over Barnes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
19. The Suns. 18.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far, playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, BA. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Three-pointer, Beal. And the Suns miss again. Barnes with it. Done in his pocket. Kicks it out to Barnes. The three. Pass to Dick. Now Ingram. Pounded by Beal. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. On the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, BA. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And that one drops. Pirtle's got 6.
I really like what the defense is thinking, but against Pirtle inside, you really have to go at him.
Pass to Barnes.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Wow! That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Dick, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Pirtle, outside for Ingram. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 8. Outside Bull. Back to Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes
He
to
has 7.
ball.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy. Then he became the sole star on his team. And now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Here's Pirtle. Uses the glass on the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice bucket. Jakob with good size, and he knows how to use it.
Allen outside. Durant surveying the D. A strong finish from KD inside.
Wow, the finger roll. Sometimes a soft finish like that makes it even more painful for the defense.
On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside for Ingram. Clock at 6. Here's Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. .141 left to play in the first half. Here's Beal. And here's Bull. Beal outside. Here's Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars, some of the best shooters in the history of this league, and they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. Allen can't get it to go. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Allen. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has got 9.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Raptors lead by 10. Kicks it out to Barrett. From outside the arc. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, this is what Barrett does best. A talented scorer who keeps things simple on the offensive end.
On the wing, Durant. Over Barrett. Nice shot by Durant. 13 points in the game. Here's Ingram. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Durant. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Toronto in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Suns trail by 13. Here's Booker to the paint. Pass to Allen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting.
And he drops them first.
Nick Richards.
That one's no good. Toronto leading by 12. Inside. Mobo. And down it goes. 2 points. Mobo's got his first points of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
This one for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 14. Here's Bull. Misses the 3. Over to the wing. Pass to Mobo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Raptors lead by 16.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
And so here is Toronto. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Devin Booker.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Boucher.
At the line for your Raptors. Chris.
And Boucher drops them both. Here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Mobo with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his